First off, I would like to preface this entire stream with "fuck Putin." You got small dick energy.
For real, dog. For real, dog. Big McPoyle energy on that dude. Like, for real. Oh my god.
Also, fuck Matt Gates for voting to no against capping the price of insulin and saying that diabetics should lose weight, not understanding that.
Wait, who the fuck said this? Who the fuck said this?
Matt Gates, a Republican representative, saying that diabetics should lose weight, not understanding.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
Like, not understanding that type 1 diabetes is a thing that requires insulin and has nothing to do with diet or anything. Like,
genetic, man. Like, oh shit.
It's like, fuck that, dude. Fuck Marjorie Taylor Greene for saying anybody that votes for the new Supreme Court justice.
Just fuck her, period. Just that girl, that woman. Jesus Christ. Anyway. All right, so you guys are in the sewers. You guys have rested. Make sure everybody here has their long rests. You can do your HUDs there.
Yolar.
Like classic. Yep. Yeah, everybody who's rested, you all rested in the same room with the ashes of one companion.
The bog.
Yeah, after traveling through the sewers, we do recall that in the entrance, that Gargak had basically torn his way in. There was a descended rope, but we had traveled past that and around some other bins and come upon the sounds of chewing and found grim discovery. And there is another exit to this room that you guys were in. So you guys are all now just waking up in this dank ass musty brown walled kind of sewer here. One of the first things that's noticeable is that Chazelle is just like not there. What was a sleeping ball of mildly curled cat fur is gone.
Well,
Hey, Nevik. Nevik.
Dipping out.
Where'd your dude go?
I don't know. He's dipping out.
Not uncommon in Nevik's life.
Yeah.
Nevik has momentary PTSD flashback. He's like, shrug it off. Shrug off the shrug off those orphan pills. Banded so many times.
He's into the gas station.
Yeah, getting pack cigarettes, large tickets.
You went to go get some milk. Oh god. So yeah, Spicy Grandpa's gonna be like, alright, I think we should move on and try to get out of this hellhole. Like, it really stinks down here. It smells like burning bodies.
I wonder why.
Yeah. So you said there's another exit other than where we came. Which way is this leading?
Let me pull up my map here. This goes to the east.
And I mean, that's kind of like where we're trying to go now that we've got everyone together.
Is there any like char-grilled bits left, or is it just ash?
You're not eating Dina.
Immolate specifically takes it to complete ash. Like, it is just ash. Like, that is... Also, that's really disturbing, Gargak.
Yeah, we traveled with her for fucking months, man.
The hell? You thought I was gonna eat her?
What were you gonna do with the chunks?
I was just making sure it is all gone.
But no, the spell I use specifically burns the body to ash.
So yeah, so it heads to the east, and I personally think we should try and get to the river to the east. Is anyone else opposed to this plan?
No, I like the river.
Town.
I like the river plan.
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess we'll all follow the tunnel heading east.
Something going watery. I like some water.
So give me a order in which we're traveling here, because you can basically travel two shoulder to shoulder, but not like all four shoulder to shoulder. So I need.
We're gonna put Gargak in the front.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I would go in the back.
So Gargak is in the front, and who else in the front?
I'm gonna walk side by side with my grandson.
All right. So this is right, like this kind of order, like left, right, look good there to everybody. That's where we're at, just walking on this.
Probably a little bit behind Jason, but yeah.
I mean,
I want to be the stealthy boy in the back.
hey, you're free to try to.
He just wants to be able to run away if shit goes
Exactly.
wrong.
Or if shit other goes wrong, I want to be able to stab a motherfucker in the back because he noticed you guys first. Just saying.
Alright, so Gargak and Beirut is before you, and right over the shoulders of these guys, because you're not all as tall as Nevik. You can clearly see that this hallway here, with a nice arch top, goes down for quite a ways. In it, you can see at least two more of the glowing rocks that are, kind of littered on the wall. Like one's on the left over here, and another one way further down, almost like a pin light to the right. With the glow of them, you can see that there are multiple hallways of sorts that go to the left and right on this, primary, for lack of better words, tube. And there is like smaller ones on to the left and the right. This is all fairly tall.
I'm gonna shy away from the pink things.
I mean, they're still off in the distance. This is you see this before you as you're looking down this hallway in this ankle deep murk. You guys are walking down. It has dark spots in between where these things are glowing, and off in the distance, it just looks pretty pitch black at the very end. I'm describing to you what you were seeing as you look down the hallway, not as you travel down the hallway. Be clear. Just like
yes.
just like there was an archway that you came in, in the to the back right of this room that leads to the east is this very long hallway, really tall arch ceiling that goes down a great distance. And like I said, you can see two of these pink stones that you were familiar with. Also, for lack of better words, bug zapper, grandpa zappers.
Grandpa zappers.
Look, old man, don't touch.
And like I said, these are pretty, a good 100 feet. At least the first one's at least 100 feet off. The other one maybe, 200-300 feet off. Like it's pretty small from where you're standing. And they're not like blindingly bright or anything. They're just dimly lit.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm just gonna be like, let's avoid the pink things because, speaking from personal experience, they zippy zap zap.
Like I said, you can see,
I mean, we just have to break them.
You can see in the soft glow of these existing lights in this hallway that there are multiple other hallways that go off to the left and right, like perhaps a dozen or so, as far as you can
What
see
direction is east?
in front of you. If you're facing down this hallway, it is straight down this hallway.
I mean, if we're wanting to keep east, then shouldn't we go straight?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We just have to break these things. Let's see.
What did we do last time? Swing at it?
Yeah.
Everybody roll at advantage. My kid fell asleep. What up? Sorry. Dull D&D humor.
So, I want to approach it, but I want to stay
so it being,
like
what
right.
Are we going down the hallway yet?
Yeah, we're going down the hallway.
All right. So when we start going down this hallway, it's like I said, there's a good 100 feet gap here between this and this dim lit light that is fairly fucking dark. Right now, you have this damn lantern, Jason, that lights up a good 30-35 feet around you. I think it's 60 feet, but kind of
It's 30 feet of bright light and 30 additional feet of dim light.
So you can see pretty damn far in it. So as you start going down here, this blue light, that is with the eerie soul flicker is lighting up these slick, slimy, fucking walls. And you can, like I said, see that there are multiple hallways that go down. No way, it's probably 20 feet in front of you. There's the first one off to the left that just, from as far as you can see, there's a hallway that it's a smaller door. And when I say door, there's not like a physical door there, just an archway, like a opening. But it clearly just juts off to the left of this pipe. And even standing there, you can see about 10 more feet in front of that. There's another one over there to the right.
Spicy Grandpa's just don't touch him.
Yeah, we're still just trying to head east,
Just
so...
walk by. Don't even look down it. Keep your eyes on the ground. Oh my god.
No, so yeah, I want to continue to approach the bug zapper gym,
All right,
but I want to...
what are you guys doing here? As you slosh this, describe the feeling of just murky, slimy, seaweedy shit going around your ankles there.
Don't make me think about it.
Oh, it's happening. It's happening. You're
They put underwear on me, my man!
in your jimmies, dude, yeah.
These aren't my underwear! They put them on me!
Drow underwear, man. Yeah, deal with it, man. It's somebody else's underwear. Do you know how weird that is?
Do you go to Goodwill and buy underwear? No!
Someone does. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I am staying sort of back with Nevik at this point because I'm not getting near that thing again. I've learned my lesson.
Would you say snuggling?
No.
Oh, come on. Trying to get some romance in this situation, guys. All right, fucking Nevik, you're on mute. I assume you're, sticking to the back. All right, is he driving? He's probably driving.
No, not driving.
I want to...
Not yet. I'm just
So
hanging out in the back.
I want to
Being
get
stealthy.
within, 50 feet of the first gym.
All right, so as you guys walk past these hallways, some of these hallways you can hear the soft chittering coming down them. As Jason, I assume everyone here is following, sticking close together. If you're not, let me know.
Relatively close together, correct. At least I am.
I got any purchase.
Yeah. I'm staying in grapple range of Grandpa.
Nevik is slowly just
Right, 'cause the way
getting
I'm-
further and further behind.
Put back or something.
I'm in my head canon. I'm doing this like you guys are like Scooby Doo, like fucking group approaching this shit, basically. Like how they just like shoulder to shoulder kind of, Right. So yeah, as you guys approach this, bug zapper, as you guys have been calling it, you can start to feel the tingle on your skin. Those of you with perceptions past 12 would, definitely pick up on the kind of cool feeling in the air and the sensation of your hair rising on your arms and on the back of your neck.
Okay, so how far away is it? Am I within 50 feet of it?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon.
It just feels fun.
Oh, I forgot the cast part.
Just feel it.
You're just a spiritual weapon.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use my spiritual weapon to try and break it.
Alright, so when you cast a spell, you can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon. So you just pull out this fucking weapon that has, I assume, over a 50-foot range. I don't know.
Nah, it floats around me.
Yeah, but does it just that has it says within the
No.
weapon, and when I remember doing this on the battle map, we would always pull out the little.
Yeah.
I assume that has a range, right? I assume it's.
Yeah, 60 foot.
I assume it's not like Thor's hammer, and you can go around the world or something. Which would
Yeah, no,
be
that-
cool.
60 foot. That's why I made sure to be within 50 feet of it.
Yeah, which would be cool. But all right, so yeah, you get to feel free to make a attack against this thing. It's gonna be 17 hit on this guy.
It rolled a 19.
Oh shit!
When I
so
cast
you
it.
hit on this shit, and yeah, you definitely cracked that shit. with a nice flick your wrist there with the magic hammer, you actually manage to just reach up and fucking smack this thing, and it shatters and falls into the ground and is no more. The room itself would otherwise go dark, but it is now illuminated blue in the lantern you were holding, making everyone's teeth look weird, like one of those like black light tunnels. Yeah.
Toothpaste hasn't been invented yet. We're lucky if we have our teeth.
I mean, those of you who have teeth,
yes.
Mine are definitely yellow.
Mine are ivory and criminal teeth. So I just
mine made of porcelain in real life.
Porcelain. Well, you didn't opt for the ivory and the other people teeth.
The next set I'm getting, man. Oh my shit, that shit's like what the shit.
You should get chrome.
No.
You should get.
It's the same shit they make the fake diamonds out of. I forget what it's called. It starts with
Uberg Zirconia?
Yeah. Like it's fucking like.
You're getting diamond teeth.
You can. I told them I wanted to be able to bite a horse, and they were like, "This is the hardest shit we make," and I'm like, "Let's do it."
So are you gonna be Matter Muncher lad?
I'm gonna be Lockjaw, dude.
That's Lockjaw. All right. So I assume we'll continue eastward, yeah, and no one's opposed. No one wants to dip off into one of these. No.
Now, like I said, there have been creepy hissing sounds as you guys have passed some of these tunnels. Some of these tunnels you can hear like moving, like kind of something moving in the water, like in the distance on these things. These things all you can see down them as far as this light will cast for 20, 30 feet as Jason walks in front, and basically it's just dark as fuck. Like it's kind of like it looks. There is no end to them. As you can see,
I believe me and Faerundis are the only ones who can see as far as my light will cast. Everyone else can just see.
60 feet, but even in the dark, even in the dark, that 60 feet will fade. And that's what I'm suggesting. These tunnels go further than that, and there's visibly no seemingly an end to where he's going as far as these tunnels go. Right, so we all
yeah, so let's keep on moving down the tunnel.
Yeah, I continue approaching the second gym.
Let's keep tiptoeing. Scooby doing for other lack of words. Alright, so let me who's got everybody's got I got 3 or 4 people here with some insights of 17. I want to see who hears it first though. So give me perception checks, guys. Just give me this perception.
Oh yeah.
Not Gargak. Gargak had his thumb in his ear. Somehow had his head submerged in this situation. Oh, Nevik. Jeez, Nevik. Oh my god. Are you tell me if you're driving and I'll try to make you make check.
I see everything. No, I'm not driving yet, man. I'll let you know when I do.
This is for hearing. So you would hear the footsteps of water of people, something approaching in one of these tunnels after you pass it, right? Like maybe I don't know, 30 seconds or so after you pass it on one of these tunnels down on the back right, you start to hear straight up footsteps, and they sound like they're moving pretty quickly. Like whoever or whatever it is moving with purpose. Right? This is speed walking. Grandpa Mall walking. They got the hip twist going.
Grandma mall walking. All right.
There's only one place to hide in this tube, Nevik, and it's in the shit.
No, I would hide on the edge of the fucking archway or the hallway thing that I heard this guy coming down.
I mean, you've already passed this. You've already passed this by a good 30 seconds. Now, there are other hallways, there's another one up in front of you on the left that's kind of in front of the group itself. But like I said, you heard this first. Like, no one else has actually picked up on these footsteps just yet. They will soon when whoever keeps approaching.
I rolled a 20.
He rolled a 25.
So he's the only one who caught it?
No, like I said, they'll all hear it.
Oh, okay, okay.
He just heard it first. Yeah.
No, okay, yeah, I get it now.
Yeah, it's just a matter of degrees. That's all. Like, everybody will hear it eventually. Gargak will eventually hear it. with it too, but
Huh?
So yeah, what? Like,
yeah, go ahead.
I guess I would try to dip into the hallway right before the group. You know, I'm trying to hide away from the sound.
All right.
So all the guys would see me like dip in this hallway and like dip behind the corner or whatever. But
Okay. So you would
Maybe.
move in front of them and then and then duck around that corner. Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
are you free to try to do that? Are you trying to do this as stealthily as possible? So
yes,
give me thine stealth checks. All right. So yeah, I mean he's not gonna break line of sight with you guys as he passes through this group. Like he's literally gonna have to like he's a half elf, so he's gonna be able to blink past you guys, and you're gonna see him duck around this corner and press himself against the wall, right? Which isn't an unusual sight for you people to see, but
Nevik, what are you doing?
shh.
Shh.
so Jason would hear these footsteps, starting to turn around this corner. And
Well, yeah, I guess I'll turn to face the
yeah,
footsteps.
as you do,
if I've heard them.
you're gonna recognize the voice and the face of this, black lion that steps out, and he says, "Wait, is Nevik with you? Come on, I found it. I found the exit. We have there's like this field. I haven't touched it, but I mean, one of you know magic, surely, right? And I can see the sand. Come on, we have to go."
Do we recognize this as Chazel?
Yes. I mean, anyone who would remember, like,
Yeah, yesterday.
yeah,
I'm gonna
Not even yesterday. Like
none of you that I'm aware of have cleared memories.
I'm gonna glance over at Nevik while he's still hidden. Cause I imagine he like ducked into a hallway that was like right beside me, so he's
Yeah,
hidden from
yeah,
Chaz, but
yeah.
not from like
yeah,
Yeah,
me, so, like,
that's why he asked if Nevik was with you.
yeah. So I'm just gonna like look over at Nevik.
yep. I guess I'll step out and be like, man, you scared the fuck out of me.
Oh man, look, I'm sorry about that. I know it's like, well, I mean, probably for you worse than it is for me, but look, man, I got up earlier than most of you, and I was sniffing it out. I came down here and like I had to dodge these damn little these light things, and man, I'm telling you, it's two rights passed out here back here. I marked it. I scratched the wall. We're gonna do this, man. If we can figure out this field thing, we can. I mean, there's like, I don't know. You'll see, but come on, let's go. And he starts to like turn around and walk off.
Nevik, do you trust this guy?
I don't trust you guys. So sure.
I'm fucking hurt.
What's
I've
the-
saved your life.
Multiple times.
Constitution saved her feelings.
You saved my life multiple times.
I don't think I have to throw a con save on that. I think I'm just hurt.
Oh,
There's
Oh.
no con save to unbreak my heart.
I ran this with that poor conversation, but you know what? You're right. You shouldn't trust me.
I mean, you were an axe.
Legit. That's legit. I understand.
And you were 20. Anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, weren't you like younger?
So yeah, I guess we'll follow Chazel since Nevik doesn't
Can
trust anyone.
vouch for him.
Apparently.
Alright, so Chazel, if you guys are gonna follow
Tear
him,
rolls down my cheek.
like he's walking at a pretty good pace, and he's turning around and he's kind of talking as he's going. He's like, so I came down here and I ran into these guys, and he points over there to the left, and there are two like mangled looking fucking kobolds. They are just like not pleasant a sight as you pass them, and he's just pacing right by them as he goes, and he swings around this corner to the right. And he's like, then you run up here and you see that off in the distance. I went down there. I couldn't get close enough to it, right? It did kind of, anyway, so I had to double back, and I come down here and you pass this first one, all right, because there's just a grate down there, and I can't break that shit, all right, and there's like some sort of fan shit. I'm not gonna fuck with that, all right. Come over here, we keep going. We go down the left, and he swings over and he keeps going. He's walking. You guys are, I assume,
Following, listening.
trying
Hello.
to follow up. Yeah, sloshing through the water. And he says, all right, and then you come over here, okay, and we're gonna straighten back out. We straighten back out to the right, and bam, right, and he stops, right, and you can see where he's standing at this corner that his fur is awash in this like, glowing pink light, and he's like, right past there is land. You can see it. I don't know if you can smell it like I can, but there's and whatever's there, it's right past this. There's two other things right there, and you go right, and surely, and I have no idea. I was.
My name's not Shirley.
I threw something. I threw rocks, and they just passed right through. But who knows with the damn drow?
I roll an Arcana check.
Yes.
Oh.
Yikes.
Multiple Arcana checks. It is definitely spherical. You don't recognize this as any sort of illusion spell that you're aware of. Whatever this is, there doesn't. You don't clearly see anything that is a power source to this. Whatever it is.
Wait, you said it's spherical, right?
Yeah, much like the tube that it's seemingly blocking.
That shit round.
Okay, but is it like bowing in or bowing out?
It's going out.
No, okay, not like it's circular, not spherical. I think that's what he meant.
I mean, even if it's spherical, it'd be bowing outward in this tunnel. And our circular, doesn't matter. It's blocking the tunnel.
Well, I mean, no. So the idea I'm having here is that if it's bowing out like towards us, so like the round part is towards us, then maybe it's not there to keep us
It's a
out,
sphere.
but to keep something in.
It's a sphere. That means the round part's going in and out from us.
Physics. Yeah, anyway,
What?
I mean, sorry.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
it's a couch.
Like a bubbler.
There is a round part.
It's shaped like a couch.
If it's a sphere, and you're facing one side of the sphere, it's either going to be bowing out because you're on the outside of the sphere.
But on the other side of that sphere, it's
Think
No,
like there's
no,
a
no,
bouncy
you're
ball
facing-
stuck in a doorway, man.
if you're facing a sphere, it's still
Yes.
coming out to you
Yes,
no matter
that is-
what. It doesn't
that
go
is-
in from you. That's not a sphere then.
Unless
A
you're
bubble
inside of it.
stuck in a doorway.
Unless you're inside of it. But anyway, we're not talking
Look,
about
so if you were in the sphere, it would be going away from you. So it would be bowing in.
Guys, the physics of it. Think of the dodgeball in the doorway. That is literally a good
The sphere.
analogy here.
And if this is in the door, then it's still bowing out towards us. Like, that's just how a sphere works.
Getting hung up on the wrong shit.
Okay. But anyway, so if we are on the outside of this sphere, then maybe it's holding something in and not trying to keep something out.
I
mean,
are you
but-
openly saying this in the group, or you?
Yes, I'm openly saying this to the group,
All right.
in character as Jason.
Chazel's like, I do
Saying
pick up
this
like hints of rot. Like there's
in
there's
character.
definitely some sort of like bone marrow or something.
How do you smell over all this shit?
And he's like,
I'm ankle deep, man.
straight up lifting his nose, and he's like, I've been down here a little bit longer than you. You get used to it. He's like,
Grandpa's just gonna posit, well, maybe if it's something the drow want to keep in, maybe it's something we're okay with letting out. Like, I mean, the Drow haven't been the most gracious of hosts, so anything they consider bad might be good for us.
That seems like a real demon frog dagger situation, my man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was in
favorite.
the axe. The
missed
demon
that
frog
thing,
dagger
man.
worked out a lot of times for y'all.
I missed that thing. That sweet ass dagger of mine.
So, I don't
My
know if we
hand,
want to.
dude.
I don't know if we want to pop this bubble.
Casually in my hand too.
I mean, can we poke the bubble to see what happens? Like, just like physically poke the bubble?
You're free to do whatever.
Oh, dude. Okay, first off, how's your luck with poking stuff so far?
I'm gonna pick up a rock or something, like a piece of crumbling.
Chaz
He
already
already
did
said he
that.
threw it. He says it goes through no problem
Okay.
if it's like a rock.
So yeah, how's your luck with poking
I'm
stuff?
gonna roll a deception check, because I'm gonna try to deceive Gargak into trying to go through it. And it's like, Gargak, my boy, do you wanna touch it? Like, not go through it,
No.
just touch it.
It's
It's
no
like,
match for your
It's
mighty
like, I
strength.
think it'll.
This is actually fucked. This is actually fucked. You're his grandfather.
As it is like a question. I mean, how would you deceive him into?
I'm gonna-
I know. Like, Gargak,
I'm gonna-
I think you'll be fine to touch it. Just sort of touch it and see what happens.
I'll whip it. I'll whip it. Okay.
Whip it. Whip it good.
That's real fucked, man. Like I'm gonna look at Faerundis as Jason, like, yo, that's fucked.
Alright,
The
go
way
ahead,
you just
make
did there, that was
a,
absolutely
a
fucked.
whip strike attack if you're gonna try to attack this thing. Just let me see what it is.
Roll.
Yeah, if you're just whipping this thing.
Whip it.
Alright, so yeah, your whip's just gonna like as if you're passing through air, like literally, like it just fucking it's almost like it to you. You might as well have been cracking through a hue of light as this thing, whips through the air, and you make 8 damage to seemingly nothing as you go on the inside there. Like you guys
Firebolts at it.
You guys can see it crack. The firebolts themselves go through this sphere, light up down the hallway there to the end, where you can see it just kind of goes out into some sort of open area, and you can see where it looks like it's going over water off in the distance. Before it went out of the tunnel, there are 2 other tunnels that are like opposite of each other near the end of this thing.
Yes, I'm just gonna pause. I mean, it's not blocking physical things, and it's not blocking magical things. I mean, so unless it's just anti-personnel, we could try going through it.
Yeah, you have fun with that, man.
I don't have any magic
Does anyone have
nullification.
anything? Does anyone have anything resembling rope? Just like a small string, something.
I am literally in a decency cloth, my man. We are all in decency
Yeah.
cloths.
I have a whip.
Nevic's not. I point at him.
Nevik is in his full gear, yes, except for his broken hand and
Any
his
rope?
knife.
Nevic,
Yeah.
give me your shirt.
What?
Give me
Tie the whip.
Give-
your. Or yeah, I guess the whip would work.
Oh man.
Just let me borrow it. Let me borrow it. Cause like
Okay.
maybe
Talking about
it's
the
a one-way
smallest guy
field.
out here going shirtless, man. What the hell? You trying to get me raped? What?
I don't know.
Like,
The whip didn't get stuck with
What?
like going through it, so things could go back. So I don't need it. So I was thinking maybe it's like a one-way field. Maybe it only blocks things coming out instead of going in.
Yeah, I mean, I thought you were like tying it to somebody to like try to pull him back, but
Well, I was gonna try and tie it to like a small object.
yeah. So we know what goes in can come out, but I mean, maybe it's a specific. Maybe it's specific for whatever.
I was just trying to eliminate possibilities before we decided that this was like an anti-personnel bubble or something.
I mean, we haven't thrown anything like fleshy through it.
Oh yeah. There are 2 dead kobolds a ways back that we could huck into this.
Yeah,
I mean, that's,
there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
I like that idea. Let's go grab some cobalt
Something
flesh.
Yeah, let's chuck a dead lizard guy through there.
Chazos
Our
speaks
kobolds
up and says,
people.
I'm not carrying him. I killed him.
Our kobolds people.
We got our muscle, man. Do you not see
Am I
that guy?
morally in the right for this?
I mean, they're already dead.
Do they feel
Yeah, so let's
emotions
go
and
get some
have
kobold
pain?
flesh.
Yes.
God. This fucking place is getting to me, man.
So yeah, I guess we're gonna walk back and get some kobold flesh.
Just like a piece of their flesh, or are you going to carry their bodies? I mean,
They're not big. So,
Alright, guys, I'm gonna be driving
why wouldn't you
this,
just carry the whole thing? They're like, what, puppy-sized? Maybe medium dog-sized?
yeah, they're you know.
Gargak, my boy, can you carry one of these bodies for us?
Bodies.
Yeah, so we're gonna trek back and get we're gonna get the kobold bodies, at least one of them, to hook at this force field to see what
That works.
happens to it.
Okay.
Choppy.
Kobold is small. I can carry one.
All right. So reaching back, walking back down the hallway. Chazel's just gonna wait for you. Gargak, is Gargak gonna go alone?
I'll go with Gargak.
All right, Gargak and Jason.
You guys remember the way back, right?
Slosh in their hallway. It's like a little.
Watch my grandpa.
One turn. It's one turn, maybe like 50, 60 feet worth of walking through the dark here. You come upon the gruesome scene that Chazel left. It is clear that he carries several knife-like talons on one paw, and he used them to kill dispatch these two kobolds. These two kobolds aren't wearing more than their own decency cloth, and look like they've been here for a couple of hours.
Damn it, they have a sense of shame. I don't think I'm morally right for this. So yeah,
Again, the
I guess-
drow might have dressed them like they dressed you.
the drow just going out putting underwear on everything. They have a real aversion to your private parts.
That's their version of colonization. They just roll up and they're like, look, we're not gonna enslave anybody. We're just gonna insist that you wear underwear, okay? Like,
Look.
really insist. Like, we're gonna hold you down. Like, put it on now.
Do it. There's a thing. You have to wear underwear.
That's great. That's fucking great. So yeah, I guess I'll grab one of the kobolds and Gargak will grab the other.
All right. These, they're gonna put up 0 resistance and be, past the stage of being stiff. They're just gonna drag along. Gross like, behind you as you make your way back through the sludge here, and come back to the glowing sphere where everyone has been waiting.
I'm gonna go ahead and just I'm fully crossing the line, man. I just huck the one that I've got into the fucking force field.
Give me a strength check to see how far we get down that. You choose athletics if you said please. Same thing.
Come on. Is it not gonna roll?
It doesn't look like I see anything rolling in Discord.
I rolled it on my sheet, and it was a good roll too. That's bogus.
What is this?
It worked a minute ago, so I don't know why it didn't work here.
I gotta link the campaign.
If you roll it and you move away from your sheet too quick, it won't process through Avery.
I got you. Man, that's fucking bogus. I rolled a 19 before.
So go back to your character sheet.
Go back to my character sheet.
Yeah, and see if the roll goes
Anyway,
through.
So we'll be kind, take the 19. This thing is gonna eat right through this fucking force field. Straight up. It just goes, out one end, out the other, just like the whip that Gargak had cracked into it.
Alright, so
you
it
watch as it flies through the air, lands on the ground, kind of slides a little bit, does a little bit of a roll, curl. It's not very pretty. Stops kind of gruesomely with a horrible,
the slapping. The awful fucking slapping noises.
Yep.
So, I'm not proud of that.
Yeah, I mean, so it seems pretty safe. So
I am not proud of that.
This nice starts praying. Please forgive me.
This fucking city is breaking me. The Drow city is fucking breaking, man. Okay, yeah. So I guess we'll take a vote of hands, and then
Shawshank Redemption story we got going on here. Come on.
So I guess we'll take a vote, and also I guess maybe draw straws. Go through the weird force field, or go back and try and head more east.
I'm gonna vote to go through the force field.
So somebody else goes first.
We would draw straws here, Chazel, and that includes you, my man, as this is a democracy, and we're including your vote as well. Just because you choose to abstain doesn't mean that you're not a part of the political process. I'm sorry, man. There's a lot of bureaucracy and red tape when you travel with this group.
He's gonna look over at Nevik and he's gonna be like, "This is who I'm hanging out with.
You got your
this is who I leave you.
You got your 1083 form filled out yet, my man?
Just
I'm gonna need to know your monthly tithe rate.
I'm not going first.
just roll with it.
When D5D1.
All right, so we rolling strawberry.
So that would just be 5.
Are you trying to draw straws here? Right?
Yeah. So, I mean, I would think like all of us, including Chazel, would roll a 1d5. Right?
Let's just roll a d12. D12s and go from the highest. Highest lucky and the lowest is the unlucky.
Sounds good to me.
Just D12.
Ooh. Spicy Grandpa. Ooh, yes.
Ooh, fuck
Right,
you.
So right now, Jason's the unluckiest.
Wait,
Yeah,
what about
that's how it be.
Gargak is,
That how it
me
be.
and Gargak are in the middle. So yeah, Jason who spoke up, and he's like, "Well, there you go."
Well, I mean, I also preference it with, should we go through it or not? We could have chose not to go through it, but then everyone was like, "Yeah, we'll go through it," and I was like, "Okay, I guess we'll draw straws," and I got fucked.
Well, I mean, that's what you get for fucking suggesting going through the damn thing in the first place.
I suggested going the other way.
But also threw up the ultimatum of we could draw straws. And you know how lucky I am.
Guys, give me about 5 minutes. I'll be right back.
There was no way
yeah,
in
I'm gonna
hell
go.
I was gonna go through that fucking force field.
I'm always taking one for the team, though, my man. I'll be right back. Hold on, I gotta go use the bathroom.
Right. So if I get into a horrible accident, you guys witnesses.
Oh my god, we'll hear everything.
It should be good. I mean, it's Florida at 8 o'clock at night. What could possibly go wrong?
Okay, I'm back. But anyway, man, like, this whole arc has just been, like, a real downer for me, man.
I mean, you gotta have your downs before you can feel back ups again.
Alright, so I'm back. This is how we're gonna end this campaign. Let's do it. Y'all ready?
So, Jason, I
This
assume,
might be
like,
how we. This might be
Goes
how
by
we end
door.
my campaign.
just do like the like kinky finger, man. Don't like jump to it. You know.
I've already lost an eye, man.
I lost a
I gotta
hand.
lose more body parts.
Bobby gotta do this.
Do a toe then.
Stick a toe in. Just
There you go.
see how the water is.
Did you know? I found out that at least I've heard that if you lose your toe, that it just completely fucks your balance. That like
No. You gotta lose the whole like metatarsal, like the
Okay.
whole thing. Yeah.
that would suck.
And it's only like your big toe. We don't really use our pinky toes at all.
You have to like relearn how to use all that shit at the end of it. Even that would suck. I'm sorry anybody's lost their toe. Okay.
Specifically, just one toe. Like that sucks, man.
Sorry to Jason's part. All right, so what are we doing?
Sticking a pinky toe in there.
You can't just stick your pinky toe in there. That'd be a freakishly long fucking pinky toe, dog.
What kind of power is this? Favorite is not
I'm gonna-
humans anymore.
All right. I guess I'll. I can stick a pinky finger in there, though. I guess I'll sacrifice a finger at the very least if this is some sort of like evaporation field.
Do it. Stick a finger in there.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll start by sticking one finger through the field.
All right, so it feels like air, like it doesn't. You don't feel anything. Like it's almost, like literally just sticking your finger in front of you.
Okay. I'll proceed and walk through.
All right, so as you lean into this, your entire essence that was glowing blue is now glowing pink in this vibrant sphere. Looking outside of the sphere, everything has like a yellow tint, like a very bright yellow tint. But other than that, nothing impedes you. It doesn't feel strange. It just looks strange. Like it definitely affects your colors and your vision as you're going through this. But other than that, nothing has stopped you. As you come out the other side, you are faced with probably about 40 feet of tunnel, and you can see on the other side of this where an open grate is to what looks like kind of a gray sanded beach with some sort of clear water and a cave before you. Before that, into that 40 feet, there are two openings on the left and right of each other. They're just directly across from each other at the end of this.
Alright, I guess I'll continue down the tunnel and hope that my companions follow me through the force field.
Yeah, before you continue down the tunnel, let's look back at the rest of the group. Let's take a moment to glance back at the rest of the group who just watched this man get, pretty much enveloped in this pink bubble. And you can clearly
And then
see
walk
him,
through it.
He just walked past the kobold that was on the ground.
Good throw.
He's still there. He still seems pretty intact. Nothing strange seems to have occurred to him from your perspective.
Can you hear us?
You can hear me.
Can I?
You can.
Yeah, I can hear you.
How do you feel?
Pink.
Is he still pink on the other side of the thing?
You clearly see him as a pink hue because the entire view is enveloped by this pink sphere.
All right, well, fuck it. He went through. I'm gonna go through.
We good?
I think so.
Right, so as you all take your time by walking through this one at a time, like I said, it basically lights you up very much pink as you're going through this, and your vision itself becomes very vivid and very tinted yellow, and the yellow and pink is very contrasting, and it's could be considered pretty by some people, confusing by others. Chazel clearly does not like this. He is kind of growling his way through this situation. But comes out the side, comes out the other side nonetheless, unharmed, and you don't remain glowing pink on the other side, and your vision isn't fucked up when you step out of it. Just when you're in it, it like looking out of it, almost like you're looking at a tinted glass or something.
I got you. And on the other side, it's this tunnel with two fucking doorways opposite of each other and a grate that we can see sand and water on the other side.
Yep. Who's got front here? Yeah, I got Jason with Nevik behind him, and Desmond behind him. Okay, with Fayrunus in the back. Okay, and Gargak and okay. Alright, hey Cannon boys, what's up? Let's see what we're doing.
Well, JB said he was gonna be right back.
Oh, JB's dead. JB is the only one. He didn't pass it. It was Logan's run spear. The age thing got him.
Damn. Happens to the best of us.
Got that motherfucker.
Knew it. We can wait for JB.
Since JB's away, I'm trying to come up with a really cool acronym for the paranormal investigation group for my Call of Cthulhu game. And I trust you guys far more than I trust JB. Please send me submissions.
What was it? What were you looking for? Say it again.
A really cool name or acronym for the paranormal investigation group for the Call of Cthulhu campaign I'm working on.
Okay, I'll try to bring that. Gotcha.
JB always just gives us the worst acronyms. It's just awful every time.
Okay, we're just investigating paranormal.
I'm back. Sorry.
Paranormal.
Yeah, you guys would just be paranormal. Like, you guys are a group of paranormal investigators.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to go.
Like, think like what real life paranormal investigators would be like, just like ghost hunters. Just
Ghostbusters.
Okay.
not necessarily Ghostbusters, but like real life. Like, you guys go around with like cameras and shit,
Actually,
investigate.
as you can be, yeah.
I mean, like, so on our Phasmophobia nights that we have with Swag and some other people we know, I mean, we're the ghost fuckers.
Yeah, see that. You were correct. You're completely correct. Your observation, Jason, is astute. Anyway, we are moving forward. All right, so
We're sending Jason through first.
we already sent Jason through, and you missed the entire experience. That was your entire perception. You had a moment of seniority. And just weren't paying attention as everyone literally.
Sorry.
You were now standing on the sphere. On the other
I
side
had
of
to
the
take
sphere.
I had to take a bio break.
You're standing on the other side of the sphere by yourself, and the rest of the group is, standing on the other side. You can see them on the other side. I mean, for all intents and purposes, they passed through it, and just for fun story. I mean, why not? You did too. Nothing happened to you other than it looked weird. Didn't feel weird.
I want to try to dip across the doorways towards the grate as quickly and quietly as possible.
All right. So you're free to try to step forward. There is no grate at the end of this one. It's just open.
I want to avoid what is ever in between there in those doorways.
You're free to try to roll a stealth check if you like. All right. You're approaching stealthily. You clearly don't break line of sight with the rest of your companions who are still standing there. Chazel, as you all start to walk closer to the end of this, he's gonna be like, wait. There is Something's in those. Something I can. It's too
I can
moist.
It's too moist.
It's. I can feel it. Something's living there. Something is living in those holes. These aren't. This isn't a kobold. Can you hear
like
it?
a bad date. It's too moist.
Can you hear it? Hold on. Put your hand on the pipe. Somebody throw something down there.
Fuck you! I only have one hand.
I'll throw something down there.
Okay, nothing to throw.
There's a perfectly good kobold right there.
Yeah, chug it.
You know what?
He's going to the dark side. Yes.
I'm rolling a perception check to see if I hear it, but you know what? I'll do this. I'll cast Mage Hand to like knock on the wall,
Alright.
like down the hall.
Shave and
Like,
haircuts.
banging on this wall. It's not made of metal or anything. It's just made of brick, but you do bang on it pretty hard. As you do, you can see what looks like a vine just move across the water, and it ripples between. Like clearly, whatever was there, thought you had walked across.
It's Chazel's right. There's something moving down there. It's all tentacly.
It's the fucking shit kraken.
It's all
God
tentacly.
damn it! I thought I avoided that. I thought the other giant lake was where you were keeping that. Alright, so there are two other hallways though, right? And so the vine like thing happened at the end of the hallway that we're like looking at.
Let me. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we draw. I guess I can.
No, I got a pretty good idea. So we're in a long hallway, and directly in front of us,
Think
we
about
saw the vine.
The lowercase t, right? You're at the bottom of it, right? At the top of it is an exit that you can see what looks like a beach beneath the fucking in a cave. And
And that's where we saw the vine, right?
That cross way of the T is where you see that vine.
Okay.
With me, everybody with me on that? We all understand what we're doing with the lowercase t map that we're in?
Yeah. So
Alright.
so like the vine is like cutting us off from the exit.
I mean, whatever it was seems like it was waiting for you to cross right there, that's for sure.
That's the reason I went up all stealthy.
As you may have went. You're not you haven't made it across that T yet. You're just close enough to watch it, zip across. And like I said, it looks like a fucking vine. Like literally, it looks like a thick ass vine.
Did I burn something? Should I burn it? Should I throw fire at it? Like I'm legitimately asking the party, should I throw fire at it?
You do you, man. That's your choice.
Yeah, that's your solution for everything. So, I mean, if you're gonna do anything, that's pretty much your go-to.
Yeah, I mean, Nevik's not wrong.
Yeah, but I don't want to start something. Don't start none and there won't be none.
Yeah, exactly. Don't start a fire and there won't be any fire. That's right. Yes.
I mean, do we want to try to go into like the beach? Like, do we want to take a beach day?
No, we have
I
to
would love
get
to take a
past
beach
this
day.
thing.
I really hope
First.
that's fresh water.
Azzel's like, do you think we can move the sphere? Think it'll do anything?
I mean, we couldn't really interact with it. We walked right through it. Nothing happened.
Yeah, I mean, I saw that. Just I don't
Yeah.
know magic either.
Can
Okay.
I look around?
Yeah,
Can I look
I've seen
around to
these
see?
guys.
Can I look around to see if there's like any
But
kind of like?
maybe logic says-
Can I look around to see if there's any kind of like physical source for the sphere?
Yeah, I think you did that when you did an Arcana check and you made it 15.
Yeah, I did do that, and I didn't see anything. Let's see. I don't have anything to. I probably can't move it with Mage Hand. I mean, I don't think I have anything that would let me move the sphere.
Grandpa goes to rubbing his beard. What about the rest of you guys?
Can you throw the kobold?
We could always burn it.
You were pretty
all I have is a
it might
lamp.
cause a distraction while it's eating dead kobold, so we can get through.
I mean, this is also a possibility.
Wait, did Gargak ever put his kobold down? Is he just still like carrying it around?
Plugging it around.
Got it almost like hanging from his belt.
So hey, that might be meat. Chili meat, man.
I mean, yeah, maybe we should try to bait it with the kobold and then try to get through.
Sure.
Chucking a kobold at it. All right.
Gargak, do your do.
What would that be? Strength? Throw it?
It's an
Athletics.
Strength, yep. Basically the same thing. So. I don't know if I can hear my laundry going on here. Alright, so Gargak's gonna chuck this
Slightly.
down there pretty well. He's gonna, it's gonna land down there, and it takes a second, but you can clearly see this like large like tendril come out and just slap across this fucking kobold and roll around over it like slowly and just pull it in. And after a minute, you can start hearing this like fucking straight up crunching and munching and some sort of gargle noise. Not sound pleasant.
Now's the time.
I don't think there's any getting around that by fucking distracting it with a kobold, my man.
Can I burn it?
I pretty much ate that motherfucker like it was a chicken nugget.
We just gotta be
Sounds like
quick,
I should.
man.
It sounds like I should burn it.
You saw how slow it moved, right?
Chatzel leans over to Nevik and he's like, we could like trip all three of them. Or the other ones, right?
No.
I have a passive perception of 17. I heard that, Chaz.
I too
We're
have
not sacrificing the old man.
Whisper a little quieter then.
Didn't realize your hearing aids were activated.
Hey, Renison can turn and it's like, I don't have a problem burning you too.
They beg me. They beg
Yeah,
me.
I know.
have a problem with you burning it. That hair is gonna smell horrible, man. Like,
Do what you do.
no offense, Jack.
Do the do.
All right, my old man friend just gave me permission.
I
Are you gonna
in no way endorse your actions. You just really want to do it, so
I
like.
am happy. Are you gonna attack it? Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna kill some people? This is the DM time. It's my turn. Hold on, before you cast it, I have to actually make a target because this is gonna totally. Shit, like we're gonna do that.
Also,
So
we
hold
want
on.
to. If you're gonna cast fireball, I would like to not be within 20 feet of fireball.
Some fire bolt.
Go ahead, join it, boss. There you go. You're big bonanza. Let's do it.
God, Adam's like, I'm gonna kill you.
Let's do it,
It says I'm already in combat.
Combat already exists.
Oh man, I'm scared. That sounds
Now do it, Grandpa.
like Adam's gonna kill me.
Always. Oh, Grandpa. Do it, Grandpa.
Oh, but so the tie goes to me.
Alright, so let's get this spicy grampy shit going, dude. Okay, so what's this guy got? Let's get some crazy shit.
You're gonna kill us all.
He cooked a drider.
4 attack. That's a lot of attacks. Alright.
Why are you doing this to me, Adam?
You started this, dude. You said let's start with crispy bacon. So let's start. It's your turn, big boy. Let's do it, Grandpa. Let's do it. Come on. Show me them dragon blood. What you got? Is it really only 9?
Pride cometh before the fall, Faerundis.
Is it really?
Pride cometh before the fall.
9:30, man. Am I like experiencing time completely wrong? This is wrong. Okay. All right. So
Rolled
yeah.
a 0.
That was a crit fail.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So yeah, you fucking spark this thing down here. Heard.
Oh, +2 damage.
Yeah. +2 damage.
Is it always a +2? That's the
Because it's fire.
HP MO1 -2. Right. And now it is the Big Mo's turn. Big Mofo. His MO for Mofo. What's up?
Ask a question real quick.
No, you're dead. What's up?
So this is what it says.
This?
I'm copying it for my elemental adept. Because I think I may have been reading this wrong.
Oh god.
I'm going to paste it.
That's it. The God Smite. Spells you cast ignore resistance.
You can treat any one on a damage die as a 2.
For a spell you cast. Let me read that again without being spoken to. Okay, spells you cast ignore resistance fire damage, and when you roll damage for a spell
Okay, yeah, so
fire damage, you can treat any one on a damage dice too. Okay, yeah, so.
yeah, so instead of 17, you would have made 18 damage.
Yeah. Okay. Heard. So it just actually would have been 1. That's the difference. Yeah. Yeah. So
Team
it would have
damage.
changed that. It would have changed any 1 to a 2, and it ignores motherfucking fire resistance, which it did. It didn't happen.
So in this case the +2 is accurate, but other times it may be different. All right. Okay. Yeah. I next.
Cool. I next to the big mofo. All right. This thing, like you're gonna watch like multiple tendrils start just pouring out of this fucking both sides of this thing as they start like coming along the wall and sweeping out, and they're clearly coming towards you and on you and swinging down upon you. Off in the distance, where the end of this like T crosses where this thing is, you can start to see like a large mouth, malformed looking eye thing, as this thing makes some sort of horrible screeching noise that echoes down the hall, and this thing slaps at you. And it's going to start slapping at you with multiple tendrils, like from different sides on the wall, like kind of falling down at you, like kind of like tree trunks in a forest or something. Okay.
Well, it's been nice knowing you guys.
You with me?
Faerundis, why did you burn it, man? We could have just ran by
It's
it.
cool. We have to delete Faerundis so that you can play Gargak's father figure when we find him.
This thing is going to reach down and just grab fucking Grandpa off the ground, like no problem. And he is going to start reeling Grandpa. And Grandpa, you are now.
Wait. Are you telling me that this tendril does fire damage
Yes.
against fire resistant? So you take. I think he has to take 3 health back. Because aren't you resistant
Did
to?
it not happen? Oh, it didn't happen. Does he have fire resistance on him? I'm sure he does.
I believe he
He
does.
does. Grandpa, do you have fire resistance on your shit? Let's find out. I would imagine he does. If we, that would make sense. Here's your shit.
Faerundis?
Hold on, sorry, I'm looking at something.
Yeah, it's fire resistance right there. Bink. Yeah, so. Why you should have took that in, boy. Fucking Avery, get it together. You're not auto fucking doing enough for me, buddy. Randos +3. Anyway, you're still grappled here, boss. With this thing fucking just straight up yanked you in the air and it's reeling you towards it. You are going to start your turn 25 feet closer to its gaping mouth, which is clearly large enough to wrap around you. It does not look awesome. The rest of you are clearly witness to this. This thing has spilled out into the hallway.
Nevik, you got popcorn?
It is making screeching, horrible noises. Tazel looks very shocked and ready to strike.
Can I go ahead and join combat?
Yeah. It'll give me a second here.
Yeah, me too.
Alright, you guys go ahead and join. It'll give me a moment that I need anyway.
I'm driving right now, but
Oh, you're dead. Drive safe.
Welp. The rolls are not with us tonight, boys.
exclamation I joined.
What is the one I have here?
18. Nice.
I have one of these that I actually have for this dude. There it is.
I just realized something else in my character sheet. The +3 damage is separate from the change anyone to its do. I'm fixing to start spewing fire like no tomorrow.
You did. Notebook, save my poor memory.
I have no memory.
I really don't. You don't understand.
I'll be as old as you.
It's just gone. It is just there is no more. I mean, if you're lucky, right? That's how I look at it, dude. You might not get this. So. Clear my filters and find the right guy. There he is. And if you thought I was gonna throw in like the same kind of monster at you, I mean, come on, you can't predict the monster stat block. That's the fun of it, dude. It's gotta be crazy shit. Alright, so Chazel's gonna be joining on this shit. Let's do it, boss. He is gonna be D. He's D. Alright, and let's see, fucking Jason starts in this shit. Boom, Jason. Your friend, slash enemy, whatever, other grandpa is being pulled down the hallway there.
Okay, I'm gonna.
There are several tendrils around you, at least 11 of them that are not wrapped around fucking grandpa.
So this thing has like a central mass down the hallway, though?
It has seemingly a large ass gaping mouth that is trying to pull your friend into yes.
I'm gonna cast a moonbeam right on its maw.
Alright. My brain always like wants to make moonbeam very much the World of Warcraft druid spell. Where you like throw your hands up.
Is it? Oh, MO1 now. Yeah, MO1.
That's what my brain was thinking every time. Alright. He's fucking being burnt by this light. Hurt. Do remind me that it's starting this shit.
Yeah, I believe it does it when it's every time it starts its turn.
Yep. And
So
DC, what's the con save? A DC 13. All right, his con is +3. Right. What else you got, Chazel? Chazel's like, fuck this noise. Oh my god! First thing we're gonna do is look at Nevik and be like, what the fuckity. The fuck people are you hanging out with these days, dude? Like, for real, this is complete nonsense.
Hold on, you brought us this way.
Hold
brought us this way.
Hold up, dude. Hold up. Right, and he's just gonna start swinging at one of these tendrils with his blade hand, which is a short sword attack. So, one. Oh. That's a great sword, excuse me. It's basically his blade hand.
Wait, Chazel has a great sword on his hand.
He's not, like I said, he's not as good at stealthing as the other guy.
Phil, that's pretty awesome.
And it's supposed to be like his claws and shit, right? So like, hit cannon how you want. I just gotta use the A stat block for him that hits pretty hard.
I like to think that he has a
It's
fucking.
supposed to be like, you know, along the same level as you guys. So like him, you know, completely fucking failing would just
Nope, cannon. He has a great sword on his hand.
not be able to pull off.
No, completely failing would be on brand. I mean, that's pretty much what we do.
Nivik, I know you're driving a car.
Professional failures.
If you wanna wait a minute.
I pretty much want to try to fucking Assassin's Creed Prince of Persia past that thing.
This thing's pretty large, man.
Well, not like towards its mouth, like towards the fucking ocean shit.
You're
Towards
gonna
the
have
big.
to
That's
climb
towards the
over it.
mouth. So yeah. So we have to get past it to get to the watery area.
I mean,
The only way that you would be like
you're
easy to run right now
just
would be
trying to climb
back.
over it. But yeah, running backwards through the light sphere there, that might, you know, don't get free to try that too.
But it do got Faerundis.
You got Spicy Grandpa.
It is about to have
Stab it.
spicy.
Exploration attack card, and then whatever the target. What's the target?
MO1.
Dash T. Space.
Wait, what?
This dude's instructing me to this is
Exclamation
bullshit right
attack.
here, guys. 50 miles an hour.
Bookmarks?
In space bookmark.
Okay.
Space.
50,000.
T. And then whatever the fuck. What's the target's name?
MO1, man. Mo1.
MO. Lots to one.
Mo
Do I have to do another dash?
In space. And then
Nevik stabs it. Look at there. Alright. You think else Nevik? You
do
it
that
again?
to Jack.
I don't think he can because his knife hand's broken.
Oh, that's right.
He still has 2 attacks with a weapon.
No, he doesn't. He uses the
I dual wielding.
dual wield. Yeah,
Okay,
the
so
dual wielding
that's
attack.
what that actually. What is your reason you have 2 attacks for dual wielding? Okay, I thought you just had 2
Yeah.
attacks for class.
Yeah, since his knife hand's broken, he can't dual wield attack.
So I guess I would do my bonus action to like try to stealth against the wall. Like you don't know where that poke came from.
What is that?
Exclamation checks. They still.
The wall is like smothered with tendrils, but alright. You are ducking behind one, let's say that.
I mean, it can't see me. It's in the hole. I'm poking at the
You're already dead. It's eating
exclamation. I had
It is eating your. I got the eye next. Don't worry about it. It's eating your bones. Gargak, Grandpa has been taken. He is being abducted. Dragged through sludge of water right now, through what looks like fucking jagged maw nightmare fuel. What if a
how-
handful became sentient and just started attacking people?
He's been centenarian napped.
Yes. Yes.
What?
How deep is he? Like, can I see him?
Oh yeah, you can see him. Yeah, this thing is within like 30 feet of you. He's chilling.
How deep in the goo is he?
Grandpa is probably, I don't know, half a foot, maybe 7 or 8 inches from, you know, in the bottom of this.
Are you fixing to try to Indiana Jones me?
As he's being dragged along, the tendrils that are, you know, down the hallway are pretty long. They're easily like 20 feet.
Yeah, I don't know. Do I have to step into stuff to get to him?
I mean, the stuff you've already been walking through it. This is just
Oh.
this is just like the sewer water. Yeah, it's not like any special photo sludge. I mean, it's just the sewer water that you've been walking through the whole time. As you
Yeah, no, we're fighting a giant hentai monster. We're surrounded by tentacles.
Yes. Yes, we're about to make a complete, favor of descent. There is a market, I'm sure.
Dragon hentai is a huge thing. What are you talking about?
I mean, it was like with a bony old man exclusively, but
I don't like where this is going.
I mean, you might.
I don't.
You gotta open your mind. You do.
Cue like random rockin' ass OP for this hentai. Like, why do they always have like some of the most rockin' fucking OPs?
So I'll rush over to Grandpa and try to grab him.
Trying to grab Grandpa, go for a boss. You're gonna have to be. Beat it 11.
Strength check?
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
Alright, so you are going to yank your grandpa free of this tendrils thing. This thing does not seem pleased about this. These tendrils along the wall are writhing around you within literally like 20 feet of the earth. Pretty lengthy and it's all encompassing. You are well within strike zone.
I can attack this turn?
You can free to attack one of these tendrils along the wall here, yes?
I'll do that.
All seem to be part of the same creature.
We need to get Gargak a new axe.
AX.
I think he should like lean hard into the whip.
Gargak like wanting a new axe and like not understanding the situation is just gonna pick me up and use me as a melee weapon.
No, I think that you should lean hard into the whip, and eventually we get an axe head and attach it to the whip.
Watch this shit. Oh my god, is that a weapon? What does he use? That's an axe attached to a whip. What?
I mean,
You just
like
tie.
well, there's like a Chinese the weapon in they use it in Shang-Chi. It's like the dagger attached to the rope.
I mean, that's one thing. That lady with that ball, that spike ball, and then you build shit. Anyway.
Yeah.
We got two attacks?
So yeah, you're free to swing twice with that whip. Crack, and
Damn,
there
I
it goes.
suck with this thing.
Doesn't seem to have any effect on the these tendrils here as you crack at it.
Yeah, I'll just stand in front of Grandpa.
Protect my son.
Glaring in front of Grandpa, hurry.
Gargak like a fucking lion tamer with tentacles, just like whoosh, whoosh, get back.
Anything else, Gargak? Baronus, you're prone. Let's remove.
Oh, did he not set me upright, or did he just like rip me down, or am I still in Gargak's arms? I mean,
You just got hopefully this doesn't remove you. If it does, we'll just have do it again. To remove Baronus. No, that isn't right. Oh my god, we'll find out. We're gonna find out. Okay, so it's the other way around. Alright, so remove restrained from Baronus. What the fuck? Okay, whatever. Anyway, you're not restrained. Don't worry about it.
I think you have to, I think it's remove status.
It usually does it.
Restrained.
What is a cheat sheet here somewhere?
Yeah, I think it's remove status restrained.
But then how do I pick who?
It's gonna make me roll a disadvantage.
Yeah, so I'm trying to remove it.
There you go. What was it?
Master Hacker.
Man.
What was it?
Exclamation RE instead of remove.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna sort of scoot behind, like shuffle on the ground behind grandson. But before I do that, I'm gonna breathe some more fire at all these tentacles trying to get me.
There are several of them, like trying to encompass Air, Darkyak, and Purpose, and Chazel, and Nebly, and Jason. Like literally, it's like everybody here. I think Jason hasn't. He's the only one who had stepped forward.
Okay, so hold on. It's +3.
I mean, I feel like, yeah, I haven't stepped forward, but until Gargak moved, the order was Faerundis, then me, then like Gargak.
Yeah, these things are reaching down.
All right, so that's gonna be -6 more damage because. So elemental affinity fire. When I cast a spell that deals damage, I can add +3 to 1 damage roll of that spell. But then elemental adept gives me anything I'm doing with fire damage. I can treat any 1 on a damage die as a 2. So each of the 1s becomes a 2, and then I can also add 3 damage to one of the rolls.
Alright, so we got 8, 9, 10, 11.
So an additional 6 coming into MO1.
So it'd be 17.
Yeah. He's already got 11 on it, so that's why. Anyway, alright, Grandpa, moving on. Anything else?
Like, protect my grandson, protect me. Don't let the tentacle monster
Okay,
get me.
it has to make a con save. Let me make sure on spells.
In the moon beings, 13.
Yeah, it's a con save 13.
And he makes it.
Okay, so I think he still takes half damage of 2d10.
Right, so it's 2 to do. There you go. Or half, yeah.
So 8.
9.
Wait.
The tie goes to the player, so when we round up to the player, right?
No, you round down in D&D. The tide is.
Yeah, so it'd be 8.
27.
That's what it always. Get that player at no cost. Alright.
You may proceed with your monstrous turn now.
Yes!
Oh. What kind of armor is Chazel wearing?
I'm gonna get fucking hit. I'm gonna get hit. Gargak got fucking hit. Like, real hit.
Yeah, but it still only did 8 damage.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
I'm gonna get hit. I'm gonna get fucking hit.
I got one more. Let's do it to Jason since he's been here. Alright.
Or you can do it to
I'm
me.
nervous for a reason. You're definitely gonna fucking hit me.
I'm defenseless on the ground.
Alright, now. Who
Like,
got
there's
restrained
no.
here? Now, who do we got lifted in the air?
Hold on. So
now.
That's just me and Chazel.
I passed it. So Moonbeam is still up.
thing is hoisting the party in the air, and it's fucking just dangling you guys around as it, it's pulling you towards its maw. It seems to be taking a moment to pick which one to eat first. That gargak do look spicy and delicious.
Sausage.
You know what? I'm gonna cast an old favorite since it's
Thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy. Is there a door? Do I see a door anywhere?
Mass healing word.
He succeeded.
But he beat some people. Oh yes.
So I guess I'll What else can I do? I have my bonus action left. I don't know. Is that a bonus action? It's not. Yeah, it's not. I guess that'll be my turn.
All right. That's it for today's song. We're going on to Chazel. Chazel, who is going to be in the air here, is going to be making his strength check.
That sounds not in there.
He's being restrained. He's restrained. Oh, is he not restrained?
No, you whiffed that one.
Ooh, okay.
Apparently Chazel's wearing some killer kind of armor.
Chazel is going to take a moment, look back at Faerundis, look back at everyone else.
Be like, Chaz, we got this.
He's taking a minute. He's like, I don't exactly know.
Chaz, you and I, we can save everybody.
He fucking growls. He's like, shut the fuck up, old man. Let me think. Fuck. Alright.
And he's gone.
Ah. Take a second swing, Chazel. Oh, fucking Chazel fucking runs down the hallway and literally stabs this bitch in the face. Fucking what the fuck up in a fucking angry growl. Alright, so let me do the math on that. How many? This is
200,000 XP to each person.
nobody. Okay, you just get PTSD, and that's all you get.
You get PTSD and you'll like it.
That's all you fucking get. This is.
Was that a strength check? Athletics?
This isn't Call of Cthulhu.
No, you're good. The fight's over.
Or is it?
Chazel,
Oh, nice.
yeah, Chazel killed it.
Nice.
Alright, everybody make sure you add 1450 XP to your things for killing this guy. Dividing that up.
One
What
day.
was that?
Chazel's gonna be sitting there like sinking his hand in the fucking, basically in this thing's eye for a moment as he basically leapt on top of it and just stabbed it. He's growling and he's
Can
gonna,
you type the experience?
1450 I did, I put it in chat.
Alright.
It says there. You're just belligerent. Anyway. So, he's gonna stand up basically on the top of this fucking thing and kind of turn back the fuck around. He's gonna be like, "Are we done here? Can we get the fuck out of here?"
And then Faerundis is just gonna stand up like unceremoniously, like, I agree. Let's no more tentacle monsters. Let's just get out of here.
He's gonna he's gonna be standing there. He's gonna be, hold the fuck up. But do you see that? He's gonna point off in the distance down the hallway on the right.
Do we see? What do we see?
Anybody here would need to be able to see 100 feet.
That's gonna be a negatory for me and Faerundis here.
Arch a little poor looking in the eyes.
think.
I mean, just because we got regular people eyes.
I don't think naturally the other guys can see past. I don't know. I don't know if they can see.
I'm
I
of
have
the
pretty
belief
bad
that
eyes.
Gargak needs glasses.
So yeah, somebody would have to walk down there to see what he's talking about. He's straight pointing with a bloody sword arm.
You're just gonna
Upward a little
point,
bit there.
not like describe what you see. Tell me what you see with your magical lion.
There you go. Yes, there we go. We can talk. Communication. He's like, I don't know. It looks like something hanging from a chain. It's not too large. Like a pole or something sticking out of it. I don't know. Like a bag.
Alright, I'm gonna go look at it. I'll go look at it.
So this thing is
What is that,
well
investigation?
off, like well off down this hallway, this thin hallway, probably about 100 feet. And you're basically walking over mushy, dead tendril monster for a good like 20 feet of that. Yeah, just here.
Okay.
Alright.
You ever walk on seaweed on the beach?
Alright, so yeah, if you're gonna go down there and try to, look up and see what this thing is, just from standing underneath it, you're free to roll an investigation check. Or an insight.
Hi. Hey, that's scratching.
So, you spend a lot of time seeing like people steal shit and move shit around, and you can clearly make out that this is some sort of like, it looks like armor and like weapons, wrapped in what looks like a dirty, like almost canvas bag that's been coiled in chain and is hanging from the ceiling. It's not like incredibly high up there, probably like 20 feet. You might be able to pull it down, but the chain itself, you're not sure if you could break it. It's a pretty thick looking chain. You're not sure, just from standing there, if the chain is like locked on it, like how it's holding it. You just see that it's wrapped in chain. You're not sure if it's just coiled just so or what.
Okay, so yeah, what would that be, like in acrobatics or
You tell me.
athletic?
You tell me. What are you trying to do?
How wide is the hallway?
It's a thin hallway. It's fairly thin.
Alright, so that's an
Yeah, would it be too wide for him to reach both sides of the hallway?
No, he could reach if he'd have to jump a little bit, but he can reach both sides.
I'm saying, can I Mario jump that shit, like wall jump?
You could Mario jump this shit.
Well, I mean, I was thinking more like, where people put like their hands and feet on two sides of a.
It's a bit too wide for that, at least for him. He's not that tall, but perhaps somebody with longer legs might be able to do it. I know what you're talking about.
I mean, we're not down there, right? He's the only one down there?
Yes.
I say I can
Right,
mage
so
hand
we're
here.
gonna do.
No, you're not aware of this. He hasn't yelled out or anything. He just disappeared into the dark. He just said, "I got it," and walked off. And is now, you guys hear like some, out in the distance, some yeah, like bad. Alright, so when you go to reach up and grab this thing, the chain itself like gives and it begins to just uncoil. And when it does, everything that it was holding just falls. You're right there, and you're free to try to grab on the chain. Or actually, with a 25, you'd probably just find yourself hanging on that chain. As it unfurls below you and kind of sways slightly.
There's some stuff down here, guys. I knocked it down.
Everybody else would hear a large splash.
Point, I am gonna walk down there curious. I'll try to catch him.
Yeah, I'm still dangling.
With your
chain.
frail old man arms.
Trust fall, I got you.
So yeah, you're gonna walk up, and from the distance you can see Nevik hanging from a chain, and below him what looks like random bits of armor and something. So they don't look like the best, highest quality pieces of anything.
I call dibs. I got it down.
Below them. Is it just Faerundis approaching?
I'll follow Faerundis.
Alright, guys, I'm assuming everybody is at this point. There's, you know, Chazelle is like sighing, and he's like, but with the exit right. Damn, he's screwed, and he's just behind everybody. The party members here who were kidnapped and lost their items would recognize these as their items. This is Skargak's stuff. This is Jason's stuff. Yeah, and Faerundis' stuff.
Sweet.
Well, Rashik told you that there was an exit. That that if you went a certain way, your items were there.
You told Jason this, right?
Yeah.
I think he told me they were going to be in the ditch that I was going to be thrown into.
He told you they were going to go through a tunnel. At the end of the tunnel, then you would find your items there. Yeah.
Yeah, so the rest of us don't know that. The rest of us are just like, wait, why is our stuff here?
Why would my stuff be here?
I'm going to remain quiet on what I know as to what how Valdir has lost his mind. The group doesn't need to worry about this. Oh no, Nevik might know.
This should be mysteriously okay. Our item showed up. Yeah. But Nevik is currently still at the top of this chain. He's free to climb on it. I mean, he's currently easily has the ability to do this.
I don't know. Maybe there's someone on the inside that's.
Nevik's,
I don't know, Chaz.
Nevik's
maybe
not here. This is your knife is not here. This was set up long before you went to basically after you guys got kidnapped. Implying that he still has your dagger. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Oh.
That's gonna come back to bite us in the ass more than usual, huh?
So yeah, Faerundis is sitting here just like holding his staff, like, oh, like feeling the fire within the staff just like wash over him. I mean, he's having a moment.
Billy, I miss you.
Chazelle's sitting here and he's like, so like, did y'all have a stash or something here? What the hell is this?
I don't know.
The hell you mean you don't know, man?
I guess I would have to roll a deception on that. I would like if I outright just say I have no clue what's going on, I'd have to roll a deception on that, right?
Yes, sir, that is a lie because you do know.
Oof, yikes! Not something I'm great at. I'm not a good liar.
Would be a deception check.
Pretty good liar.
That would be a
It's against
deception check
insight.
against our insight checks.
Yeah, no, it'd be passive insight.
I mean, again.
Because you guys wouldn't think I
So his is.
and it still didn't freaking post. I even waited till it.
What's his passive? Yeah, he's 16.
I hate this. I hate that it doesn't roll from my character sheet anymore.
After if we need to, if you hook up with me before the game or afterwards, we can fuck with it.
I mean, so I have the ring.
I mean,
of
it
truth.
did it. It did it once.
So I have the ring of truth telling.
Is that one of the 3 items that you kept?
Well, I mean, that's one of the 3 items you gave me. I only had 3 items.
Yeah.
While wearing this ring, I have advantage on wisdom checks to determine whether someone is lying.
Everybody started that.
But you wouldn't think that I would be lying to you.
Yeah, but so 17 still ties. Oh, is that my passive insight? No, 16 is my.
Right, but I think it would go to me, right?
Faerundis doesn't trust anybody.
Boom, boom. So both are 17, yeah, and you're both the players.
Mine's 16. Mine's 16.
Well, then you, yeah, then 17 wins, man.
So
Yeah.
if Fayrindus naturally doesn't trust people, would he have reason to believe he's being deceived?
Why? I don't think so. Like, why you don't know that? Why? Yeah. You would have no reason.
Jason don't lie, man.
Literally no
That's
reason
just the kind of guy he is. He just don't lie.
Suspect that Jason would know anything about this. Yeah. But either way, 17 beats my passive 16.
Also, is insight seriously the trust thing? I have to have like a high insight in order not to trust.
Yeah, it is.
I got an insight of 9.
No,
I trust everybody in this motherfucker.
Yeah, insight is how you tell if people are lying to you.
Okay, well, yeah, I trust everybody then. My bad.
I'm into it.
Y'all are all my friends. Nobody's out to get me.
Nevik reads his character she's like, holy shit, I actually trust you implicitly.
Yeah, I apologize.
Fayrindus feeling reassured with his staff. It's like, all right, let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I'm with that. I mean, I don't give a shit. I mean, this is, you know, I don't trust it. I don't trust y'all. But let's get the fuck out of the fucking sewers. Yeah. Whatever that sphere was, that's not.
How many times do I gotta apologize for killing you, man? I'm sorry, okay?
Hey.
There. That's like fucking 22 or some shit. Like, damn.
I'm gonna get you back, dude. Don't worry about it.
That shit happened like a whole month ago. Like, why are you even still mad about it?
Yeah. Damn, can't let shit go. Motherfucker always holding the grudge.
Fuck up, man. I might get you back for that. Don't worry about that.
So I have my robe of scintillating colors.
I'm gonna follow you around until you figure out how to live again, and I'm gonna kill you. He whispers this as he passes by. So yeah, you guys are like going out, exiting the thin hallway. You know,
Yeah.
you have to kind of do this like, you know, pretty much single file. You know, so whoever approached last there would have been the first, which would be Chazel, and he's coming around. And he's like, all right. He gets to the end of the hallway, and he's like, all right, let's do it. And he goes to step outside, and he closes his eyes and like leans out and just breathes in the fucking air. He's like, yeah. And he's saying, he just lands. You see him drop down. You can hear him land in like what sounds like sand. And he's like, guys.
Yeah, down there?
Yeah.
We are not alone. Please come out here.
Okay, I guess I
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, this doesn't sound like a great idea.
So he's.
But since it's you, Chaz, I'm just gonna like step out. Like I'm gonna try to step out like as charismatic.
I
as possible.
implicitly
Just like,
trust
"Hey."
everyone.
Yeah, I mean, I guess at this point, I'm gonna sort of like lower myself out of the sewers because I mean I'm too old to just be jumping. But yeah, I'll lower myself down.
Nevik, that doesn't mean that you just like trust everyone. You just can't tell when people are lying to you. That's all that means.
So lowering yourself down, you're gonna land in the sand, and the first thing you're gonna see is that Chazel has his hands up, or his hand and his other hand up, and he's gonna be looking. He kind of glances at you, and he's gonna turn back to the right, and across from him are standing what look like a shit ton of little fish people that are holding like spears and shit. They're straight up humanoids. They have like jagged looking teeth. They look very tribalish, like, you know, they all got their decency cloths. Fish don't even have penises. This is bullshit. They got like web feet and toes, and they are all holding various instruments of crustaceous, pointy looking things. There look to be at least 12 or 13 of these guys, and they look like they're ready to attack.
Do I know what these are? Like, do we know what these are? Like, I mean, meta, I know what these are, but like in character, do I know what these are?
I don't think you would have any reason to inherently know what these were. There are a shit ton of species on.
I'm gonna try speaking Draconic. I'm gonna like, wow, 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 wow. We come in peace.
Can I just try to be as charismatic as possible and like, hey, we mean no harm. We're all good here. Don't worry. We're just passing through.
First off, when Fayrindus starts to speak Draconic, they kind of flinch back, like, the fuck is this noise? And what language are you speaking here?
I guess I would try to do, because I know both Undercommon and Elvish, I would try to do my best interpretation of Drow.
Alright. And you're trying to say they come in peace, right?
Yeah. Like, we mean no harm, just passing through.
Alright, give me that persuasion, boss. I mean, that's true, right? You mean
Yeah.
Because if it's not, give me the second.
Yeah. You actually mean this, right? We're not deceiving these motherfuckers.
Kind of frowns and kind of cocks his head like the one in the front, and he kind of holds his webbed hand out to the other ones, lowers weapon to lower their weapons, which they kind of hesitantly do. You speak their language, but you don't look like them. He responds in Undercommon.
Okay, so in straight Undercommon, I'm gonna say that I'm not an ass like them too.
You have.
I'm not assholes like those motherfuckers too.
And you come from the tunnels. Surely you. How did you emerge
Escape
from the belly of the beast?
The Drow?
No,
No.
There was a great beast that kept him at bay, but you have. How do you? All of you, we heard fighting.
Oh yeah, we killed that thing. Sorry.
No. We're just like, it's fine. It's fine. Speaking Undercommon, it's fine. We just put it to sleep for a little bit.
Deception check on that, boss.
I'm pretty sure Nevik already just spilled the beans on that as you said.
You slayed the great god. What? They all instantly pick back up their weapons, like they are all
straight
pointing at you like
the fuck. Fairness is gonna point to Chazelle as
no, what nuts? I was that guy, and I'm pointing.
That guy. It was.
No, you must repent. The elders will hear of this. You must come with us.
Oh fuck. Sorry, man.
Not lightning bolt. I mean, I could lightning bolt these guys.
No, let's just hear them out, man. Fuck it.
All right.
What else are we doing, right? Besides apparently killing some sort of tentacly beast that they revered as god. I don't know.
Or their god's kind of weak.
Say what? No, their
god's kind of weak.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
God, weak.
That's
human god.
I mean, that's either here or there, right? But yeah, they anyway. So as they're walking, you can hear them. At least those of you who can speak Undercommon, they're speaking in this kind of flippery fucking Undercommon. And they're like, oh, it's dark times. The taint grows larger every day, and now this. Surely we've been forsaken. Seas, they will grow, they'll shrink. There'll be no more. What then? Right? You're gonna start approaching the edge of this water here as they're walking along this beach. It's all pretty dismal. The water itself's fairly placid from where you can see, but it goes on for a very long distance. This is straight up, might as well be an ocean and our Great Lake for all intents and purposes from where you can see. There it is, as far as the horizon is, you can tell this water just goes on, and it has a really kind of dark water vibe to it because it's all under this large cave. You're all under the surface of Elorath here, right?
Under the
yeah. So as they start approaching the water, they don't stop. They just keep walking, and within a matter of seconds, it becomes clear that they are just entering, walking into this water, and as you approach, it becomes clear to you that those behind you holding these trident type spears at your back definitely seem they want you to do the same.
Redis is just concerned. It's we can't breathe in water.
What?
Just hard facts.
Yeah, that whole needing to breathe to survive thing. We can't do that.
Not
in water.
Not consume to give them. What? Hold.
The what?
Now, how have you survived this long without even the shell of the? I don't have the word. The torpin. That's it.
What? I've got this lamp.
The lamp probably isn't gonna do well underwater. Made of fire.
What are you talking? No, it's made of souls. What are you talking about?
Fire.
Water can't extinguish souls.
Water, oh man, there's
Oh, this some fucking deep shit, Jay. Calm down.
There's actually probably some really horrible comebacks I could give to that, but I'm not going to, about like flood victims or something. But we're not gonna do that anyway.
Hey, I'm not saying that water can't extinguish life. It just can't extinguish souls, my man.
All right. Anyway, so yeah, they're gonna basically seem confused that you even got this far, and this guy's talking about how you need to eat the shell of something called a torpin, and he's looking at the other crew, some of the other members of his crew, and he's like pointing at them, and they, a couple of them just straight up like kind of jump and dive into the water, right? And within a matter of like, I don't know, a minute and a half of standing there awkwardly staring at these fucking big ass. I mean, these guys got huge fish eyes, and they're kind of unblinking and just staring at you. These guys come back with these fairly, bright yellow looking slug kind of things that have these, brownish circular sized shells on the back. They're snails. They're fairly large. They're 2 handfuls. And it's gonna, start walking up to you, like just straight up the first one of you that's in front of him, which we're just gonna roll the dice and say is fucking Faerundis, because why not? And he's gonna be like, eat, you must eat this. You eat?
I mean, as a dragon, I ate all sorts of weird shit, so yeah, I'll just take a bite.
You eat? No, you eat whole thing. You must eat all. You give this 2 cycle, yeah? Come back. Promise. You be able to breathe, yeah? We wait with you, poor guys.
Okay, hold on. Now I'm gonna use my fucking ring to see this motherfucker's telling me the truth.
Don't know. What's your magic ring do? Your decoder ring?
Ring of truths.
I can do an insight check with advantage to see if they're telling me the truth.
Boom.
Doesn't matter.
You're not sure.
I trust you, man.
I mean, yes, I'm just gonna take it and start chomping down, I guess. I mean, I'm just like, all right, I trust you.
So it's pretty fucking gross. Straight up, it's like eating a wet sponge. It's horrible. It's not. It's surprisingly light, but but it's not fun.
Got any salt?
As you're swallowing it, you definitely feel like after each swallow, like something is swelling in your neck, like in your throat.
I'm allergic to shellfish.
That's how we found out. Big grandpa.
Right there. Fucking turned blue. Like, bam, dead. Oh wait, he's already glowing blue. We wouldn't really know. Get like a darker.
He would just turn into like ash and dust and just fucking fade away. I mean, we burnt, another solar.
Yeah, so I guess I'm just chowing down on this Fail.
See, the rest of you must find these here in the shallows. And then, these guys start looking for these things, and like it doesn't take them long, really, before they start, basically pulling these things up. A couple of them are actually eating them themselves. They seem to enjoy this. They're like straight slurping this shit out of the snail. These little shells.
Shells. Yeah. Okay, let me get one of them slugs.
I feel like everybody here should give me like an actual con save while they're eating these slugs, just to be the kind of grossness.
Be that bad?
They really just handle it.
I'm assuming I'm choking it down, right?
I mean, 18 ain't no problem. You got it, dude. I mean, you've had Nevik is totally not into it. Jason's just like rat stew's worse than this. Gargak is like it needs spice for real. This is like the purest.
Yeah, this is
good. Nevik doesn't like the texture.
It's just like eating like straight chicken or not with no salt or anything. It's just bad. All right. So yeah, and yeah, you didn't like I said, could tell in one way or the other how if he was telling you the truth, but you can all definitely feel like it's making it hard to breathe in the room. And
and somehow they're gonna wait with us for 2 cycles.
Yeah.
That means my dagger's gonna be charged again.
You don't know what even 2 cycles means to a fucking fish person that lives underwater, but
nope. All I know is it has to like within like fucking 24 hours or some shit.
Well, it certainly doesn't take that long before all of you start to like definitely feel like you're like gonna pass out from lack of oxygen because it's getting way harder to breathe.
Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna move towards the water.
I'm gonna lay in the water.
I'm also gonna sort of like chuckle to myself, and it's like I went from a dragon to a human, and now I'm a fucking fish.
Also, I'm really thirsty, so I probably would take a sip of that water.
Consuming the like.
No, this is your dream. You're enveloped completely in the water.
That's what I'm saying. I'm loving it.
To consume the lake.
Gets underwater, starts breathing, and then just starts fucking drinking infinitely. Just oh.
Blah, blah, blah.
So yeah, I guess we're all gonna go in the water.
Alright, so
How do I react to the water as a fire dragon, though? Like,
it's cold.
Take me
First
to
off, this
the
water's
river.
fairly cold. It's clean. It's surprisingly clean. It's surprisingly clear, but it's cold. Very crisp. Yeah, that's gonna soak into your clothes as you all go in the water, and the rest of these fish guys. I mean, like I said, there's like 12 of these guys standing around with you, wearing various types of scraps of leathered armor and crustaceous-looking shell shit, and whatever your imagination was like to fill in the line between there. Yeah,
They all look oddly surprised, though.
yeah, egging you to come along as they get you, go to the water there. Right, and
know
underwater,
how to swim.
it's fairly dark. I don't know if any of you have natural swim speeds. Straight up.
Yeah, we do.
I should ask.
It's half speed though.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, natural swim speed is like half speed.
There are some classes that you could just pick that are just like, I cannot. Like, I think that the bird
I
class,
can
I
swim.
think if I remember the bird class. Yeah, so these guys are going to lead you towards basically their like little shell village there. And it's going to take a while. Like, this is a good like hour or two worth of swimming. And it goes along kind of silently in the water here, and out in the distance you can see like what looks like wrecked ships here and there, various like almost mountain ranges, and it goes fairly deep. As you guys are going along here, it becomes quite clear that this thing that you're in, this body of water, is vast. They're gonna bring you down to there, kind of land down here with a little puff of sand as they come down to this village where there's probably, I don't know, 6 or 7 buildings, some varying in size, larger than others. They're not necessarily square, so much as they are shell shaped. They don't have like door fronts. That they just have openings, and you can see in them where there's like very different fish people here. These guys are ushering you over here to what looks like guards, and they're telling these other guys, they're like, they claim to fucking slay the mighty god. We can't let this stand. If we continue, the darkening will consume us all. And the other guys, kind of step out forward, and they're like, "Is this true?"
The tentacle thing?
To be fair, we were running for our lives from the drought,
You slayed they, truly.
The tentacle thing.
Tentacle? Yeah, the tentacle thing.
Yeah, I killed it.
And
My buddy over there,
will
they
you
killed
will
it.
you-
But
will you
yeah.
stand with us when the drought come.
Oh God, no.
Then why would you doom us? What have we done to you?
We didn't mean to, man. We were running for
Tried
our
to kill
lives.
us. We were running for our lives from the drought.
Leave for your lives.
We cannot face a war on two front. Most of my countrymen and our entire resources are faced at trying to figure out the cause of the darkening, and if it
Hold on. I mean, favorite is to be like, wait. What in the mother effing of Elorath is the darkening?
You do not know.
What in the Neujatad?
You're not from these tides, then.
You could say that.
The Great
You know
Sea,
the upper part, like
the Great Sea.
where the sun used to shine.
It's being consumed by a magic that consumes all light. All life within that light is extinguished.
In the water?
As we know in no other place.
Okay, yeah. It sounds like you got a lot of ash coming through. I've seen ash in the water kill shitloads of fish before.
We might actually know a little bit about that. I mean, like just point blank.
It goes worse every day.
The surface
Oh,
world.
yeah.
The surface world's on fire.
We've heard the tales of that. No, this is not a
Yeah.
physical thing. This is not. It is not. It's not.
Oh, it's magic.
Yes.
It's magic. I'm just gonna look at Chaz. It's magic.
It's like I hate all of. I hate all of you. I want to be back above the ocean. I hate swimming.
The water? Yeah.
So we're trying.
imagine
I
all
mean,
that fun.
this isn't me talking. This is me like trying to get a reminder. We're trying to make our way across the sea, right? Like
This, you wish to cross the Great Sea.
no, I mean like, I'm asking like not in character. I'm asking like as a reminder for us. Like yeah, but we're trying to get to the city across the sea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and so yeah, now in character, it's like we have to get across the sea to the city across the sea.
Wait, you're gonna tell him you're gonna get to the city across the sea? I know not of the city, for I have not traveled that far, but you surely will have a horrible time. The waters are not safe. You understand the Termish, they patrol the waters, and with the darkening growing ever larger, it's the water, it's swift, it's angry.
And the drow are causing this?
Not that we are aware of.
No, they had the drow trapped with that monster thing, man. They wouldn't get past that monster thing that we killed.
I would put it
I mean,
past them.
maybe we should volunteer Chazel to guard them since he killed the old guard.
I don't think he'd be down with it.
Thank you, old man.
Yeah.
I mean, if it gets me out of the water, maybe, but like, fuck these fish people unless I
I know, right?
can. You don't
A little bit of
What
butter,
are,
You
what are
don't
the
know.
some lemon.
Yeah, I mean,
lemon.
I just don't know what you want.
No, someone asked. You just said
You
that
little
they.
fish man.
Oh, sorry. You said something's patrolling the waters. Like, what's patrolling the waters?
Termish.
And
Aren't
those
Aren't the Termish the things we just ate?
No, you ate some other shit. I forget what it was called. Some of the tea. It may have been Termish. I don't know. Whatever. You ate slugs. Fucking the Termish are an entire species here. Than the Thayans, which they are. Yeah. So basically, come with me. We'll explain. And then he's gonna start explaining that, or at least to whoever can speak Undercommon.
Yeah, no, I don't speak Undercommon, so I have no clue what's going on here. It's just Nevik and Faerundis, right?
Right. Yeah. Like only those of you who would speak Undercommon would even begin to understand what he's saying. All right.
Then I'd start translating it to Orc to Gargak.
Right. So he's.
So just keeping me out of the loop. Got you.
No, I could translate to common.
So he's gonna explain to Nevik that, for quite some time now, there's been this species of like crustacean people named the Termish. We're fighting with them, the
Crab people.
fish people called the Thayans, and this war has waged for years and years. Both above and below the waves. The Termish themselves come from a land, like they have like an island somewhere in this great sea. This conflict has become like so violent, and they've started using magic artifacts that have made things even like crazier. That now there's this darkness that is spreading, but there's so many conflicts going on that they can't really like investigate it very well, and so they just try to avoid it. But they definitely are afraid that this is going to consume everything. The entire fighting conflict is going to be moot at some point.
So Fayrundis' ears are going to perk up with the magic artifacts part. Like, ooh, tell me more.
Tell you more about what? Our defenses? Sure you don't. Why would you want to know something about that?
So that we could conquer your land and take over your people.
Look, I don't know you well enough to discuss our defenses, bro.
Okay, how about we
sounds
go investigate this darkness crap while you guys figure out another squid monster to put in the drow hole?
Years to raise such a beauty,
Look, man, I'm sorry we killed your Rancor, okay? I'm sorry.
Even if you are to find the source of the darkness, there's nothing to say that you can dissipate it or stop it. And who's to prevent the Termish? I'm not going to spare any of my men to help you, who has doomed us, to escort you amongst them. You'll be on your own. I want no more trouble from you. If you
like always. Alright, well you give us like a little boaty boat or some shit and we'll go investigate that darkness.
A boat?
Some sort of mode of transportation, man. You know what I mean.
I'm
legs.
Fuck you.
That's how we get around. We swim.
Fuck you. Just gonna hold up my knife hand.
Brothers, always so damn. Always so damn.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to rely on my feature a little bit, my background feature.
Yeah, I don't know that offhand, friend.
So is like the heir of a fallen kingdom. Because of your class, people think of you as a natural leader, you're a welcome in high society, and people assume you have the right to be wherever you are. So I'm just gonna sort of like, okay, like taking on like the tone of like, okay, like
this gets real fucking snobby.
Snobby, a little bit. Let's, okay.
Oh my.
Okay, my friend. Okay, my friends. It's obvious that you're upset. I understand that. But it seems our goals are at least somewhat aligned. We must make our way across the ocean, but if we can't make our way across the ocean because of the Termish and the darkening, it sounds like before we can make our way to where we need to be, we need to help you take care of this. So any aid you can offer in that pursuit, like any information, any aid, would work towards both of our goals.
The best I can do is bring you to where the closest we know of it. The most concentrated source that we've found, but none of my men have come back from that.
I mean, we're not your men. We have an orc, we have a half-elf, we have a Tiger King.
I understand.
Nevik, what's he saying?
And I wish
Oh yeah, sorry. He's pretty much saying that he can bring us to the darkness, but yeah, he can't actually do anything other than like, there it is. Good luck.
I mean, what's Fayrundis promising him right now?
Oh, nothing. Just pretty much just trying to convince him that he's a dick for not helping us, even though we already fucked them over.
Right.
But I mean, Fayrundis is also gonna be like,
kill their guard, and you're like, give me some money, and you're like,
yeah, exactly.
Fayrundis is gonna ask just because he's feeling a little bit prideful at the moment because I mean he's a fucking dragon, and of course it's like, do your people know the Dragon Wars on the surface?
Still just in his underwear.
Yeah. No, I have my robe back. I have a robe. We got our clothes back.
I've heard of dragons. There are such beasts that are said to roam the seas.
There's sea dragons?
I've never heard of wars.
Well,
Yeah, neither have we, man. I don't know. He's just talking out of his ass. I don't know Dragon Wars. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
I mean, so I'm gonna file the mental tidbit of there being sea dragons away in my head because, like, that's my undead vice. Like, I want to see dragons. But yeah, I'm gonna be like, well,
I get it.
Sea dragon. Yes. Come on.
I wiped out like 78% of the species on the surface. I think I can handle a few crustaceans.
You wiped out. He's looking at you and he's kind of like pointing like a halfway finger.
I'm just gonna use like my one good hand to point at him as well. Like,
I used to be a dragon. I taught the mortal races how to kill dragons.
He did that.
I did that.
We didn't know that guy back then. I don't really know him now.
That's quite a story, friend.
I'm just gonna be in the background, not understanding what's going on, nodding the entire time.
Yeah, just agree. Just like.
Nodding charismatically. Yeah.
Oh my god, on that one.
Sure, that's quite a story. He's gonna stick with that tone entirely. Yeah, like that's.
Yeah.
That's quite a story for him. He's gonna completely start ignoring.
Like puts his hand on your shoulder. Good for you, and then just turn.
He's basically gonna turn to Nevik and just be like, so. Like I said, I can show you where the largest concentration that we know of is, where we suspect that if there is a source to be, it is there, but none of my men have come back. I can't spare anymore. If I do, the criminals really roll these hills, and beyond that, the great cities, and can't have that. You understand? Him and your friend is
yeah, he's a little special. That's okay. And I'm gonna turn back and explain this.
Look, you can say whatever you want, but I cook things real good.
Adam, I'm gonna.
Like straight up.
Adam, I've got a request. Next time you have this guy talk to us, you gotta give us your best Admiral Akbar.
Okay, I can't even do a good Akbar. I'd have to practice on
that.
Yeah. I don't have enough cheek. Like.
Yeah,
I mean, I have such. I have such naturally like.
You are the most concentrated of it.
Like starved cheeks. Yeah, I don't have it yet. Anyway.
None of my men have made it back.
Yeah, exactly.
I was just sitting here, like trying to imagine what you look like, and then I as you were talking, I just immediately went to Admiral Akbar with his fucking flapping fish lips.
That's the best like fish voice I could do. Like, crap. None of my men have made it back, and I cannot spare any of my men. None of my men have made it back. Anyway, yeah, we'll translate to the guys, and then pretty much.
So, guys, we got a situation.
That was huge. He said that he can show us where the darkness is, but his guys have died a lot, and yeah, apparently there's some crab people or something.
I'm gonna cover my mouth and whisper to Nevik. We've also kind of died a lot.
I mean, you died a lot. That's twice. That's not that many times. I mean, it's more times than before.
I mean, Favorite is also gonna be like,
we're kind of here because we died.
Yeah. So, you guys want to go see the darkness thing, or do you want to try to defend the tiny hole from the ground? They might come.
It doesn't sound like we have much of a choice.
I mean, we got two.
Yes, but if we just stand here and we don't make any progress towards getting across the sea.
You're in a vast ocean. You could just be like, well, fuck it. Fuck this shit.
Yeah.
I'm out. I'm out.
Just start swimming away casually.
Yeah. It's just like, all right, well, sucks to be you.
They're clearly not talking about like visiting you or anything. After you declared that you killed their guard dog, basically, and their fucking guards were just like, yeah, they totally just like murdered the thing that we put there that we were all scared of. And then, so they're not even like talking about like imprisoning you or anything. They're just like, yeah.
You guys want to help us out?
We got a lot of problems.
No, not really.
And if you're gonna cause problems, please leave. because with that you just made a problem for us, and we don't want that.
Apologize for the problem, but
I mean, it sounds like we can't get across the sea because of the dankening.
yeah. So we need the dankening. Stop the dankening. Or at least
The sea's turning
investigate.
dank.
I mean, he told you it's
Let's see.
difficult. He told you
Yeah.
it's difficult. He told you that, you know.
But I mean, also these motherfuckers were afraid of that squid thing that my homeboy stabbed in the eyeball.
This
So
shit makes the water like dark and angry, and you know, moves swiftly and, you know, hard to move through. And he's also talking about how there's another species out here that is some sort of like crab people that are fucking like straight up
crab people,
straight
crab.
up at war with these fucking fish.
Also,
people.
low key, Fayrindus is wanting to explore a little bit because of the sea dragons line,
And yeah, he's mentioned there's at least in legend there's a dragon.
and Fayrindus is like my peeps.
But this is bad. This is like a huge body of water.
Oh no, I mean that's understandable, but I'm just saying it's like Fayrindus is like dragons.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
let's-
purpose you guys have made it through to the.
Okay, well, yeah. Then I would.
set up for the next session. Just to let everyone know, you made it through the fucking Drow City. All right, you are now. You made it to the Black Sea. We're going to, you know, cross.
Pick up next time.
We've gotta go back to the Drow City at some point. We've gotta pick Valdir back up.
If
No.
not,
No, that motherfucker. We gotta go get my dagger. I don't give a fuck about him.
yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Nobody else knows about that except for you two, and nobody else.
Yeah, I mean,
I know.
me
I
and
don't really
Nick are the
know.
only-
He's all he said was that Rashish or whatever was coming.
But you know he's there in the Drow City somewhere.
Yeah, you saw him, which would have been.
I saw Valdir, yeah, and then I saw him step out on the balcony later and call me out, like literally call me by name and.
No, I'm pretty sure he was dressed as Rashik when he did that.
It's still his fucking.
Yeah, you still
voice.
noticed him. Yeah, he doesn't like change his voice
Like,
or anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
He just like loses his shit. That's the way he is.
Like, yeah, he looked like a drow, but that motherfucker was still.
Never
Valdir.
wouldn't be aware of how like crazy he has gone as much as Jason does. Jason's a little bit more intimate with that and be like, oh,
I got expertise in disguise kit.
like it would be a bit more obvious to Jason, but yeah, he's lost his shit. But as far as, you know, yeah, going back for him, I mean, that's up to you guys. That's up to you guys. Right now, though, you're in it, buddy. If you've Shawshanked your way out of the fucking Drow City, made it to the fucking Black Sea, and now entered the after being held, quote unquote, you know, prisoner by these, you know, fish guys, the Thamen, and they're motherfucking just telling you how it is down here. They're just like, yo, it's the fucking real shit storm down here, guys. I'm not sure about that. And you're like, give us a boat. And they're like, yeah, we're fish people. Why would we have boats? Make what? You know.
I don't know, man. Fish people could use like submarines, I guess. Did you ever watch Atlantis? They had like boats and ships and shit.
Atlantis is pretty awesome. I will give you that. That's an
They
understatement.
also weren't fish people.
No,
That's
facts.
just
Atlantis was definitely underrated as a movie. It was fucking sweet.
It's probably it's one of my top 5 favorite Disney movies.
Michael J. Fox
Alright, we're gonna stop
as-
the stream on that before we
sorry.
keep bullshitting later. Whoever's watching this, peace.